It's a crime family, okay? It's the Piker Uyghur crime family.
And the possibility that they're working for, they're like, you know, secretly double agents for some fucking country that's trying to undermine the USA. You know, because I feel like that's exactly, if they were.
Please don't jinx it, Hutch. Okay, please don't jinx it, dude. I've already had too much brain rot. Okay, please don't jinx this. If it ends up that Uyghur and Piker are actually on the payroll of some like Russian like Tenet media type motherfucker, bro, I will lose it. Hassan was my entry to streaming. I lasted only a couple days before I realized I was dumb. He was dumb. Okay.
They would be doing this, right? Like if they were on the China payroll or the Russia payroll or like the North Korean payroll, they would be doing this, right? Like there's attacking it from two different angles, like just maximizing the amount of people that they can depress, like sufficiently depress, so that they don't support
the enemy. The enemy of good is not evil, my friends. Okay, the enemy of good is apathy, and Hassan and Chink breeds a lot of apathy and disillusionment. Okay, that is the true enemy of good. The true enemy of good is an enabling of evil, not the evil itself.
The only party that can like save us from MAGA, like they have it optimized, man.
Spangenberger, whatever the hell her name is.
Spanberger.
Yeah, Spanberger. Okay, Spankingberger, whatever the hell she's like a CIA agent, right?
Hard hitting stuff, guys. Spankingberger.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
The look on her face.
What was that?
Spankingberger, whatever the hell she's like a CIA agent, right?
Hard hitting stuff, guys. Spankingberger. The look on her face.
Bro, that was Oscar. That was Oscar performance worthy. What the fuck? He's really channeling his fucking Mark Hamill Joker laugh. Holy shit. That was beautiful. That was so fucking good. Dude. That was dope. Okay. Wow.
Very Trump-like, for the record.
Yeah.
Spankingberger. Jesus Christ. 12-year-olds? Like, what are we doing here?
She's like the most corporate establishment Democrat, exactly the kind of loser Democrat that got us into this mess in the first place. And he's like, give more to the loser Democrats, my side. And now when you say, hey, wait a minute, Obama won twice. Yeah, I know. So he came in, he ran a great campaign against Hillary and McCain. So he comes in, then he just all of a sudden does nothing for 4 years. To be fair, he did Obamacare, which by the way,
to be fair, he did the most transformative piece of legislation since like Medicare passed in the fucking 70s, but you know, or 60s, you know. To be fair, he did the most transformative bill since like 1965, but you know, basically he did nothing, right? Like,
yes, was a right-wing plan from the Heritage Foundation.
Oh my God, these guys.
To just
there's a right-wing plan that every single Republican voted against. Yeah, fucking brilliant, bro.
Do a little pressure release, right? But don't fix it. Don't even do a public option.
God forbid we don't explore like market solutions. If we don't incorporate like.
God forbid we use incrementalism. God forbid that we take step-by-step plans in order to enact our policy in an efficient and stable manner that does not ruin anything. God forbid that happen, okay? You don't understand, okay? We gotta have the most rushy, half-assed possible thing. Give literally no effort. Don't go outside, actually. Be just like Wintermute at all times. Yup. And yell online about communism and socialism and leftism.
God forbid if we incorporate any kind of like market solutions in our legislation. Never mind the fact that it just massively expanded government subsidies, you know. Never mind the fact that it expanded Medicaid access to fucking literally tens of millions of people. Never mind that, right? Like the fact that, like, you know, insurance agencies still exist is that means it's that his bill was right wing, you know. And then Republicans spent the next fucking 10 years. What was it?
If the revolution happened tomorrow, they'd be in the first wave. It's so funny. You have all these queer people who say that they are like communist freaks. Once the revolution comes, you're the first to go. Okay? You think Stalin? You think Stalin liked you people? He thought that you guys were disgusting, filthy creatures. He wants you to die. Okay? Die.
8 years. Republicans then spent the next 8 years trying to get rid of it. But yeah, this was a right-wing bill.
Okay, and mandate that they buy from us private insurance, right?
Exactly, yeah.
So then I thought, well, maybe he won't win the second time around. But when the campaign came around, back came Obama the lion. He was shredding Mitt Romney, right? Whenever it's about Obama, he's the greatest warrior I've ever seen.
I mean, I don't even, what is this analysis? Like, that was actually kind of a tough race. Like 2012 was like kind of tough. Like people thought, like, people were thinking that Mitt Romney might win the popular vote while Obama won the electoral college. Like he shredded McCain for sure, but
whenever it's about you, he's like, I couldn't find my walking boots. Like, I couldn't do it. Oh, why don't you do something? Why don't you stop navel gazing? Do you know how many seats, I said loser. Do you know how many seats we lost under Obama, the Democratic Party? 1,000 seats nationwide.
Oh, really? Can you think of anything relevant that was going on at the time? Gee, let me like rewind the clock.
Like what, the 2008 housing crisis?
Back to 2000.
Made by selling toxic assets of property.
2009 and 2010.
What
like,
happened? Yeah.
Like, was there any relevant like event that was?
No. You must be imagining things, Hutch. Okay, nothing happened during that time. You're imagining things. You're completely clueless.
Was happening during that time?
No,
something that maybe could have had an impact on politics. You know?
No, nothing.
Like,
clearly. Nah.
Was there anything like notable going on at the time besides like,
you're imagining things, Hutch.
The biggest recession that we had experienced since like literally the Great Depression? Besides that?
No way. That's crazy.
You know, like 13% unemployment and millions of home foreclosures. And
no way. What? Whoa.
Besides that, like, was there anything I can think of at this? Like,
and did Obama care? Did Rahm Emanuel care? Did any of those corporate Democrats care? No, because they were fine. Their own careers were fine. The Democratic Party burned. They're like, yeah, but the donor check clear.
That's conspiracy
donors.
He just said a moment ago, like, Obama's not pocketing this money. So, like, what he's telling his audience here is that Obama actually didn't give a single flying that we lost so many, not just like congressional seats in the Congress, right? But like we lost a bunch of like state house seats, state Senate seats. We lost governorships. Like it was a bloodbath all over the fucking country. And then it was like the rise of the Tea Party movement. And he's telling his audience that Obama didn't care because donors were giving him money that he wasn't even keeping. What is this like? I don't understand how an adult with a thinking brain can come to these conclusions. Like, what does that even? Is it just he just has a compulsion? I guess he just has a compulsion to fundraise for the DNC. It meets some kind of like psychic or emotional need he has. It just fulfills him spiritually to like make money for the DNC. You don't think he was upset about those losses? You don't think Obama was upset that he got crushed in 2010? You don't think that bothered him? Like, okay.
So, and Obama's like Israel. When you criticize Israel.
Obama's like Israel. He has the Iron Dome. That's his balding head.
Dude.
Obama's like Israel, okay?
Dude.
Oh,
It's like it's actually not surprising that he would say something like that. Like, let's just find a way to fill every talking point like flow chart that I can think of here. You know, when you think about it, like Obama's a lot like the state of Israel. Like, okay.
Everybody's anti-Semite, so you're not allowed to criticize Israel. Obama, you criticize him, they're like, he was the first black president, racist. Now, I don't give a goddamn what you say.
I know.
Obama was a donor servant, that's it.
Yeah, yes, definitely. We are all very disappointed in Obama. And to your point, Cenk, about how-
We are?
Anna Kasparian is partly to blame for 14 million people dying across the world because of USAID cuts. Like, literally. Anna Kasparian, you can assign some of that blame. And it's more than just a regular voter. It's more because she has a big platform. We're not talking about just like a regular voter that doesn't even have like an Instagram account or anything like that. Like, she used her platform in a way that directly helped Donald Trump. And she literally is partly responsible for 14 million.
She has nice hair though. Don't get me wrong, okay? She's gorgeous and she doesn't look like she ages a day, okay? But
People dead across the world. It's like literally partly her fault.
he's trying to get the donors to donate more. I think this next quote kind of solidifies that fact. So he told attendees at this fundraiser, which by the way included New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy, Democratic gubernatorial candidate Representative Mikey Sherrill, and DNC Chair Ken Martin, to stop worrying about finding a leader for the party and focus on the midterms. He says, stop looking for the quick fix. Stop looking for the Messiah.
And of course, they're taking offense to this because that's what they're doing with Mamdani right now. Like he's their Jesus Christ right now. Princess with $2. This is the stuff that Cenk should be
I'm just going to say this again. I truly think that the progressives are going to turn on Mamdani in time. Yeah, I actually do think so. I think what's going to happen is that the progressives will literally just like straight up say that, oh God, Mamdani, he's just like AOC. He betrayed us. All right, I can't. Why the fuck would Mamdani vote for the Iron Dome? Why would he do this, guys? Oh no, Mamdani has completely betrayed us. What has he done?
Saying, what's up? Thank you so much for that.
You have great candidates running races right now. Please give us money. Please give us money.
Do we?
Yeah, support these candidates or those candidates, Obama said, calling out the New Jersey and Virginia elections, according to excerpts of his remarks. And he described Sherrill and former Virginia Representative Abigail Spanberger, who again, Cenk was referring to earlier, who's been running for governor in her state as powerful spokespersons for a pragmatic, common sense desire to help people and who both have remarkable track records of service.
No, they don't.
Yeah, okay, but
Spankburger's done nothing.
No.
Spankburger. This toddler. Spankburger was born Abigail Ann Davis in Red Bank, New Jersey, 1979. Father was a police officer, mother was a nurse. In 2006, Spanberger joined the CIA as an operations officer. She said she gathered intelligence about nuclear proliferation and terrorism. She worked for the CIA for fucking 8 years, bro. In 2014, she left the CIA and entered the private.
Listen, we are CIA lovers in this house, okay?
Private sector. She was hired by Royal and Company. In 2017, Virginia Governor Terry McAuliffe appointed her to the Virginia Fair Housing Board. She ran for the...
I bet that was such a big shock to Cenk as well. When he was running his like election campaign, he probably didn't expect himself to lose, even though everybody knew that he was gonna fucking lose, right? Like, the thing is that it's just like... It's kind of crazy to me that he actually thought he even had like a fucking semblance of a chance in any kind of substantial way whatsoever. It's crazy.
The U.S. House of Representatives in Virginia's 7th congressional district.
Yikes.
Against incumbent Republican Dave Bratt,
Wait,
a
really?
Tea Party movement member.
Oh my God, I didn't even know this.
She made the final decision to run
Yikes.
after the House of Representatives voted to repeal the ACA. On June 12, 2018, Spanberger defeated...
Bro, that's still more than I ever expect if I ever ran, okay? Jesus. Take your wins as you go, mate. Jesus Christ.
Dan Ward in the Democratic primary election with 73% of the vote. So she crushed her primary competition. In August, the Congressional Leadership Fund, a super PAC closely aligned with Republican Speaker of the House Paul Ryan, conducted a smear campaign against Spanberger. The smear campaign, which attempted to tie her to...
Lefties get real big on thinking Twitch chat and YouTube commenters mean you're popular, especially when you spend the entire time disenfranchising voters. Well, guess what, okay? No one cares about you. All the people you appeal to don't even vote. So, I mean, like, you're just appealing to an audience of total nobodies, okay? Good luck.
Terrorism was based on a SF-86 application she completed to obtain security clearance, which was inappropriate, released in breach of privacy rules. She won the November 6th general election by just over 6,800 votes. She was the first Democrat to win this seat since 1970. The first Democrat to win this seat in Congress in 48 years. And TYT was like, she didn't do anything. What did she accomplish? She didn't accomplish anything. Which makes sense, like in their minds, because they don't process like electoral wins as like anything tangible.
Shots herself a mayor? Oh,
it's like,
Lord.
I think I can figure out why they don't like her. On November 5th, days after winning re-election by a margin of 1.8%, Spanberger criticized the Democratic Party's strategy for the 2020 election in a phone call with other Democratic caucus members that was subsequently leaked, calling the elections a failure from a congressional standpoint. And she's right. In 2020, the Democrats actually lost seats in the House while they won seats in the Senate and the presidency. They lost a bunch of seats in the House. She singled out Republican attack ads decrying socialism and the movement to defund the police as prime reasons why the Democratic Party lost seats in swing districts. I think we figured out why they hate her. For her first two terms, Spanberger represented a district that stretched from the Richmond suburbs to the fringes of the Shenandoah Valley. After the 2020 United States redistricting cycle, Spanberger's district was radically redrawn and no longer included her home in Henrico County. Despite this, Spanberger ran for re-election in the seat. Members of the United States House of Representatives are only required to live in the state they represent. Spanberger was seen as one of the most vulnerable incumbents of the 2022 election cycle, with pre-election polls projecting a close race with Republican Prince William County Supervisor Yesley Vega, a law enforcement officer endorsed by Governor Glenn Youngkin and former President Donald Trump. In the general election, Spanberger defeated Vega 52 to 48%. Not only did we find a Democrat, not only did she emerge as a Democrat who can win that seat for the first time in 48 years, she won re-election twice as a vulnerable incumbent. Like, this woman knows how to win, apparently. It makes sense that these guys hate her. Because she knows how to win, because she actually wins.
Yeah. True.
It's all making sense.
Notice the lack of specificity here. And by the way, I just want to quickly end on the polling, because Obama's sentiment at this event echoes some of these polling results, showing that people find the Democratic Party out of touch, woke, weak. But Obama was kind of part of that. He
not kind of part of it. Obama is a critical part of the weakness. Never fights back against Republicans. Never fights.
What? What is he talking about? This is just massive projection. Like, Obama broke with precedent. Do you guys understand this? Like, it was normal. It was kind of like standard unspoken practice that when presidents were either voted out or they completed their second term and they left office, presidents didn't really opine on like domestic matters after that. You didn't see like LBJ, giving interviews and trying to like influence elections and blah, blah. Like presidents would just sort of like slink away into the background.
Yeah, I mean, didn't Obama literally tell people to go vote for Joe Biden and then later on for Kamala Harris? Didn't he literally do that? And then in addition, Obama has also lasted Donald Trump multiple times. I thought this was like an entire thing.
That's what George W. Bush did. That's what Clinton did. Like they're kind of hesitant to like criticize the successor president. Obama broke precedent. Obama, like, it took him a little bit, I think, if my memory serves correctly, but he was the one that started. He was the one that like broke that, and he was like critical of Trump starting like right away. He is active in every single election cycle. He was active in 2018. He was active in 2020. He was active in 2022. He was active in 2024. He will be active in 2026.
True.
Obama constantly, ceaselessly.
No, even now, like, didn't Obama literally weren't the Trump people like trying to allege things against Obama, and what Obama did was that his office essentially sent out a public statement saying, hey, you know, it is already beneath us to grace this pathetic administration with a statement. He didn't actually say this, with a statement, but I can't believe we have to do this, but no, we did not do this, and no, this did not happen, blah blah blah, right? Like, didn't he literally do that like just recently, like really recently, like extremely recently? Didn't that happen? Literally, did they forget about that? Did they forget about the fact that Obama literally attacked Trump recently and that became viral? Did we forget about that, or are we suffering some chronic amnesia? You mean when he showed his birth certificate? I don't remember. It was something. Was it the birth certificate in general? Oh Lord, these people are just horrible people.
Goes after Republicans, attacks Republicans.
Fights back against the donor class. And then he had the audacity to run on hope and change. He delivered almost no change and extinguished hope.
Mm-hmm.
Except for the ACA, right? Like,
but
really, it's Obama, the extinguisher of hope. Oh Lord, oh my God. I didn't know Obama was Obama, the extinguisher of hope. Jesus.
Hey, he collected a lot of checks, and now he lives in his castle in Nantucket or wherever the hell he is, or Martha's Vineyard or some fancy ass place. And the only thing he goes to is to lecture young black men over you.
God forbid Obama get the bag with like a $400 million Netflix deal.
You know what should happen? I think Obama should sue TYT for spreading this fucking propaganda lie shit, you know, or slander or whatever the fuck, okay? Dude. I think you know how Macron is like is like literally like suing Candace Owens right now over calling his wife a transvestite or some shit, like saying that, oh, Macron's wife is actually like transgender. Dude, at this point, why the fuck not, okay? If Donald Trump is going to have the precedence of suing people, right, that he does not like, define the First Amendment openly, why the fuck not? Why the fuck not? Oh, you only abide by things, you know, when the other side is doing it, right?
God forbid Obama get the bag after he's done being president. Like, you wouldn't.
Obama could have been more supportive, but it wouldn't have been enough for Kamala to win. I don't know about that.
You wouldn't go after the bag, Jenk? You wouldn't get
what?
You wouldn't take a $400 million Netflix deal?
You should vote for us, the corporate Democrats. It's your fault, black people. I'm lecturing you. I'm the first black president. Okay, no, I'm not interested in that. Go collect some more goddamn checks. And the only other place you ever see him is at a fundraiser. Wow, you're helping.
You know, and then also on the stump for, you know, every presidential candidate since he was elected, and, you know, all these House and Senate candidates.
Foodshops doesn't know the Macron. Oh yeah, they met with a huge age difference, right? They met with a huge age difference. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no. I know what you're talking about now. Okay, yes, yeah.